Hello, Frog Army. We'll just stick with that for the moment. So Salty Crab has just uploaded a video. Yay. So yeah. First and foremost is Salty Crab, so I already know I'm gonna like it, so let's go ahead and proceed with the video and everything.
At least once a day. I'm like, could that be true? Is that real? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Amber Lynn Reid and if she is a narcissist. Well, kind of. We're going to be going over a part of Amber Lynn's members only stream that she did this past week where people in her chat were suggesting to her, hey, maybe have you ever thought of the fact that you might be a narcissist? And she admitted this is something that she thinks about very often. And Amber said that she has taken online quizzes. I think there was a video she did a few years ago where she took one of those quizzes for everyone to see. And she actually also said that she supposedly has talked to some doctors about it to see if she has the narcissistic personality disorder. And she's always been told, no, you don't have it, by the doctors, by the quizzes. Everybody says no. So today we are going to watch as she goes through a 15-point checklist of the typical signs of someone who has narcissistic personality disorder. And we're gonna watch just how she decides if that trait describes her or not. I'll let you guess how you think she's gonna answer all of these questions, but let's watch it together. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I've considered narcissism. Trust me, I've talked to 2 professionals about it. I very much consider narcissism. I'm called a narcissist constantly. And then I start to question, are my narcissistic tendencies not really tendencies? It's because I'm a narcissist. And then I start to go down a rabbit hole and I'm like, fuck.
I wish she would shut up. She's very annoying, Ms. Amber Lynn. I can't believe people do this.
And then I start taking all these quizzes online and then all this like crazy stuff. But it's like the 2 professionals are like, you're not a narcissist, like at all in any shape, way, or form. So did you guys get that? Not only are these professionals supposedly telling her no.
Wonder what video is this from? But I remember hearing her say that. So is this like cause like this is a new video that Salty Crab literally just put up, but I don't know. Did Amber Lynn recently upload? Is that what this is about? Am I gonna give Amber Lynn a view? Do I look like the bitch who would give Amber Lynn a view? Okay.
You don't meet the required number of criteria to qualify. It's no, not in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I guess we'll see about that. And then every test I take is like, no, bro, like, no. And then I start to tell myself, oh, well, am I lying in the test? And I'm just lying to myself. But really, I'm not, because it's a personal test to myself. So why would I be lying in the test? It's so annoying. And then I'm like, do narcissists lie in the test? And then they lie to themselves, so they don't think that they're a narcissist, but they're really a narcissist. It's this.
I'm sorry, can we just take a moment and behold Amberlynn's stupidity? I'm tired. I've had migraines for 2 days straight. I am indeed recording this following a migraine because I love myself so, so very much. Let's see. Let me just... Amberlynn's asking do they lie to themselves during the test or something? Like, no, during the test, you're going to have subconsciously something that you're wanting to be the actual case. You're going to pick the answers that fit the narrative that fits your wanted view of yourself. So, can it be even an accurate test? Oh no. I highly doubt there even is a fucking test. She's so full of shit. Because, like, I swear, this is one of those ones that you kind of have to base on observational. I feel like for someone to actually have self-awareness about the matter would be incredibly, what's the word? Unusual. I haven't met one yet who's self-aware of the issue, so... Oh, that's weird. To be fair, though, there is a huge lack of resources around here when it comes to such matters, and there is also the component of this amount of stigma, but the thing is, if you're the stigma's got to be removed for people to even want to get treatment for it. It's unfortunately the pill we've got to swallow here. Okay, here we go.
Constant. So after swearing up and down that not only does she not qualify for having NPD with a doctor, also all the online tests say the same thing. And they're practically screaming at her, "No, baby girl, you're not even close to being a narcissist." So her members are understandably suspicious about it. They tell her that they want to see for themselves how honest she's being when she takes these tests.
Do a test on live so we can hear the replies and let you know. Please don't take any test you find online. I mean, not gonna lie, that's how I figured out I had uterine cancer. You know what we could do? Let me Google narcissist symptoms. Okay, 15 common traits to look for. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, so as Amberlynn comes to each trait.
So this is from her members only live stream. If so, then that would make sense. What's wrong with her? What is she on? Like, girl, how many buzz balls have you had? How much Delta? Are we dabbling in both right now? Oh my god. She's just, those tiny little clips so far, she's just fucking unhinged. Carry on.
I'm going to read them out loud to you first, just so you can kind of keep in mind what she's reading and how exactly she's judging herself against that trait. So number 1 is being self-centered or self-absorbed. Self-centeredness is a hallmark sign of NPD in both men and women. A female narcissist may spend a lot of time talking about herself and her life without thinking to ask others how they're doing. When people do interject to talk about themselves, the female narcissist may show little interest and quickly turn the conversation back to herself.
Okay, being self-centered or self-absorbed. Yeah, I do that. I mean, I'm on a live stream right now talking about myself. It says a female narcissist may spend a lot of time talking about herself. Okay. Without wait, no. Because it says a female narcissist may spend a lot of time talking about herself and her life without thinking how to ask how someone else is doing. That's not true.
It is so true. It literally does explain. And I know that she's going to find loopholes in these fucking questions. That's how they fucking do it. Oh, but it says here without considering anyone else. I do consider others. No, you literally don't. I mean, God, you literally vlogged going to a little girl's grave site and made that whole thing about yourself. Couldn't even be fucking bothered to know anything about the little girl that you were visiting the grave of. Please. Fuck. The amount of just absolute denial is absurd to me. It's just... Oh, but I still consider others. No, you don't. I know she's about to say it.
I do be asking constantly how people are doing.
And if she does ask about how other people is doing, she's only doing it out of performance's sake to look like she's not a narcissist. She probably think, oh, wait, this is the part where I'm supposed to ask how they doing, so I look like a decent person who cares how others are doing or cares about anyone other than herself. Like, if it's performative, it doesn't count.
So it kind of seems like Amber's not really understanding. It's not just about asking someone, how are you doing? It's about actually caring how they're doing. And not just asking so that you can hear the latest gossip, but actually wanting to know, how are you doing? Tell me how things are going with you, because I actually care about it.
When people interject to talk about themselves, the female narcissist may show little interest. That's not true. The part about me...
The female narcissist may seem uninterested in how others are doing or some crap she said. That's not true. I'm sorry, girl. What do you mean that's not true? So are you sitting here defending narcissists now? Are you lumping yourself in? I mean, you notice her little whoops. That's not true. We care. Okay.
Talking about myself a lot is true, but I'm all like, if you guys looked at my text messages or heard my like conversations in real life, I'm constantly like, how are you? How's your day? So I don't know.
So for Amber just asking, how's your day going? That means that you can't be a narcissist. When, in my opinion, she's probably saying that just as small talk or to be polite, but I don't think she actually cares how that person's day is going. She just says that as a formality, like, well, they asked me, so I should probably ask them, but let's get back to talking about me. So trait number 2 is never admitting fault. Another telltale sign of narcissism is never admitting fault or apologizing, and instead finding ways to project blame outwards onto other people or situations. For example, narcissistic women will often deflect blame by making excuses for their mistakes or finding ways to twist the situation and paint someone else as the bad guy. Now, this one should be pretty self-explanatory. Like I said in my summary, this and a lot of the other ones completely describe Amber Lynn, but let's see how she answers this one.
Never admitting fault. Another telltale sign of narcissism is never admitting fault or apologizing, instead of finding a way to project blame on towards, oh wait, this is starting to freak me out because I just thought of, I didn't think of myself, I thought of someone else. So since I've been
What? This is creeping me out. I just thought of somebody else. There she go projecting. If that's where she's about to go with that.
Apologizing so much, we can't say that that's true, but sometimes
She's never apologizing and meaning it. Performative apologies don't fucking count.
I feel like there are situations where I might feel like defensive, so I twist things. So let's do another 0.5. I can give myself a 0.5 for that one. Because I do also apologize a lot. So it's even.
Bitch, no.
People used to tell me, girl, why are you apologizing so much? Like,
girl,
you're apologizing for.
Girl, please.
Things that you don't even need to apologize for. I'm like, oh. So let's just give me a 0.5 for that.
Yes, you guys heard that right. Lynn Reed, who has been crashing out on every live stream talking about how she's not the problem, everyone else is the problem, Beck's the problem, Jordy's the problem, Mr. Snowflake's the problem, all the reaction channels, all of her exes, everyone's the problem but her. She is now saying that because she supposedly made a few apologies, that this trait just cannot possibly describe her. Number 3, pettiness and inability to see the bigger picture. Narcissistic women can have a tendency to be petty. They often get stuck on small details or perceived wrongdoings of other people, even when they don't really matter. For instance, a female narcissist may be unable to stop obsessing over the smallest criticism or slight, and may even become hyper-focused on getting revenge. This inability to let go of small grievances can become problematic for the narcissistic woman, making her seem jealous, petty, and bitter to others. Again, I feel like this one completely describes Lynn. How many times have we seen her freak out over something very small that someone does or says? If you watched my video from yesterday, the whole reason why Lynn is in this situation that she's in right now is because she freaked out over Beck coming out and telling their side of the story of the relationship. And if you go back now and watch Beck's original earlier videos, the things that Beck reveals about Lynn, yes, some of them are kind of crazy, but it's nothing like what we're talking about today. And why did it escalate to this point? Because Amber freaked out about Beck, what she thought Beck was trying to do to her. If she would have just ignored it, or if she would have said, yeah, actually I did do those things and I'm sorry, and then just let it go, we would not be where we are today. We would not know the things that we know today. But let's see how Amber answers this one.
See, that's kind of a BPD symptom. See, this is hard because there's actual, like, what do you call them, diagrams? How BPD and, like, narcissism can, like, intertwine together. So it's like...
Is she talking about a fucking Venn diagram? Is that the word she forgot? Fucking Venn? What are those, diagrams where it shows the overlap? Good Lord, fuck. Yep, 3.9 GPA.
It's hard. I can very much get stuck on small details. That is definitely me. I'm not a petty person.
She is a petty person.
I'm definitely not petty.
No, definitely not petty. Are you kidding me, Amber? As you can see, she's very honest in this. Also, I forgot to mention that the other thing that she does, besides denying everything, is if she does, like if it's one that she just can't deny, she will blame it on her BPD. Well, yeah, I have that. That sounds like me, but it's my BPD. And I mean, I get that there probably is some overlap with the BPD and the narcissism traits, but that doesn't mean you should just discount it completely. So number 4 is obsession with social status. Being shallow or superficial is a common trait in both male and female narcissists. In women with NPD, this might show up as a tendency to be overly materialistic or preoccupied with brand names, luxury items, or other status symbols associated with being wealthy. Other times, this may include excessive concern about social status, reputation, social media, or appearances.
Oh, it doesn't focus on
So
the
number
words.
4 is obsession.
So it looks like the words don't actually show
So you can't really say.
on the
obsession with
camera.
social status.
Okay.
Being shallow.
Yeah, it looks like the text on the screen doesn't show up on the camera. Okay. I have ideas. After this one, I think that I'm going to fish around, maybe do a couple retro reacts or something, just to kind of like see where we are at with things. I think that I'm going to also create a video that's ranking the worst things that, like, with, like, archived evidence. I mean, ranking some of the things she's done. Just, here's some of the awful things she's done. Here's the evidence to substantiate it. I'm not even going to give it a ranking space, but I'll make a bunch of individual little things about each thing. So that anyone who's, like, coming over from a different side of YouTube, like from my vlog or anything, yeah. But we're gonna do more of these, and I'm gonna see if having the camera a different way, because, like, I wanted to make sure everything fit, so, like, I had it a certain way, but I might have to do it a different sort of way, and it might actually focus better, and so therefore we might be able to see the text on the screen. So we will continue to troubleshoot, is what I'm getting at. And then I got onto a tangent about, like, future projects that I might like to do. Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. My bad. Why am I... Sorry, I'm so stupid.
Superficial, not bad.
I'm so
It's a common trait in both male and female narcissists. In women with NPD, this might show up as a tendency to be overly materialistic or preoccupied with brand names. Don't got it. Luxury items. Don't got it. My earrings are $3. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that. Like, I could live in a box and be fine.
This proves nothing. This proves absolutely nothing. These earrings were $3, so obviously I'm not a narcissist. That doesn't prove shit. Like, it doesn't prove anything at all. That's how my dad cites evidence too. Oh, I'm not. See this one trait? See this one part of that trait? That don't fit me, so I clearly am not this. Like, girl, be so for real.
Yeah, guys, she could live in a box and be fine, as long as it's an Amazon box full of her stickers, her journals, her Torrid, her purses, her earrings. I mean, come on, Amber. For you to sit there with your whole audience of watching, or your members only at least, and say that you are not materialistic is just straight up lying.
People are always like, Amberlynn, why don't you buy, like, the expensive purses and jewelry? It's my baby girl. I'm like, because I don't care.
Yeah, no, that's not exactly how that goes. What people say to her is instead of buying 20 cheap purses, why not just buy one purse that's nice, that's good quality, that's actual real leather, or a designer that you like? Something that's going to last you years so that you don't have to keep buying $10 purses that are just gonna break on you. That's what they mean when they say that. It's not like, oh girl, you should buy luxury items, you deserve it. No, it's not that. It's simply just trying to convince her that it's better to have quality over quantity and not be such a wasteful person. So let's go on to number 5. Addicted to social media. All narcissists are self-absorbed, but this can be exhibited differently in female narcissists than in males. Women with NPD may be more likely to get wrapped up in social media, post selfies, and become obsessed with getting likes and followers online. Some may even be addicted to social media and unable to pull themselves away from the virtual realities they've created online. What do you guys think? Is she gonna deflect on this one? Or will she be honest and admit that, yeah, that's
It's my job, it's my career. I have to focus on social media. I bet that's going to be her argument.
totally describes her.
Resolve, better than the leading competitor at destroying stains, neutralizing odors, and preventing remarking.
Walt got good at money. Now he can be a little bad.
Is this a real thing? Because now it's saying addicted to social media. All narcissists are self-absorbed. We could just like, see, but I'm not obsessed with like getting likes and stuff. I've never been obsessed with that.
That's
'Cause
bullshit.
it says that they're obsessed with getting likes. I don't care how many likes. Like,
That's a load of bullshit. A load of bullshit.
yeah, I've never cared about that.
Yeah, never cared about that. But for some reason, back a few years ago, before the likes were hidden, she would manually hide them. She didn't want people to see how many likes to dislikes she was getting, but she's never cared about that. What are you guys talking about?
But social media, it can be addictive in a way. I mean, it's my job. This is weird. This is weird.
Girl, what's weird is that you have every single one of these traits so far.
It's my job. See, I fucking said it. Did I fucking say it or nah? I said it. I said it. Funny as fuck, ain't it?
And you know that we know that you know you do. And it's hard for you to deny it when you're on a live stream like this. And I love how she's like, well, social media is my job. Is it your job to constantly look yourself up on every platform to see what people are saying about you?
It most certainly is not her job to do that. I'm going to actually make a part 2 of this because, like, oh my god, this is going so long. And if you guys are wondering why I have to do it this way, with the whole YouTube thing, I don't really have space on my phone to, like, have video footage on my phone, edit the video footage on my phone, save the new video footage on my phone, and all of that. It's kind of hard to explain, but when I get a laptop, it'll be different, hopefully. But I'm also in college, so time is another factor, as well as energy, so. Yep. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. If you made it to the end of this part, put a couple of frog emojis down below. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, tortoises are to turtles what toads are to frogs. Bye, guys.